Congratulations on an outstanding season and reaching the regional semifinals. Just your thoughts on the game tonight and your season.
You know, uh, thoughts on the game. Yeah, we knew obviously this was going to be very difficult, right? We've played. You know how many times we've played DBU, and now we played them here earlier in a very hostile environment. We played them; they beat us at our place. So one of the keys is like what to expect, right? There's no shock of the players, no shock of them pressing, and I thought we had some opportunities in the first half. We missed 5 free throws. We had some shots around the basket of stuff that we put in specifically for DBU, and we missed. It was a 1-point game at halftime. I thought if we could have did some of that, we could have had 7 or 8 at halftime, and maybe there's a run coming by DBU, and if we had a little bit more separation, we could have withstood it. But congratulations to DBU. I'll be rooting hard for them on Tuesday to keep the regional in the Lone Star regional championship in the Lone Star, and I talked yesterday about how much I admire their program. For us, 25 wins. Nationally ranked in most of the rankings. And you know what, Reagan? I've been a head coach for 30 years, right? And I've sat in those locker rooms many, many, many times. This year was just fun, and I told him that I really enjoyed it. When you get to a certain age, like I am, and have children these guys' age, you just really appreciate the day-to-day, appreciate the practices, the laughs. We were just talking, we were just sitting up watching basketball in the lobby at a hotel, watching the games and just having real conversations. And these 3 guys are invaluable to not just our program, but to me personally. And I know I have a chance to talk about it, but if you knew what Blake Nielsen had to do to get back to be able to play, and how hard he worked in silence to get back to play and come back and play when he didn't have to. He could have went somewhere else. He could have left. He could have started his pro career. Could have went back to Australia. But he wanted to come back. And the work that he did daily to get back, and not only just get back, to be one of the best players in the country. Right? At 19 points, 6 rebounds, 5 as he's all-time assist leader, 10 of over 1,400 points, to get back and play at the highest of levels. If that doesn't lifetime love, and for what he's done for me personally, is amazing. And Jamison K, 3 years. If you saw him, his progression from when he came here as a redshirt sophomore, a leader, mature. It's like talking to my 45-year-old friends, and we have those type of conversations, and I'm telling you, Reagan, you and I'm going to keep coming back to Dallas Baptist, and you and I are going to have laughs and talk. And in about 7 years, I'm going to tell you that Dr. Mason Courtney is performing surgery. Not on me, but he'll be performing surgery because he's going to be an orthopedic surgeon. He's high class. So thank you for allowing me to talk about those guys.
The game plan tonight is impressive. One thing you always have to withstand with DBU is the press.
Yeah.
You look up and it's like, man, this team's only turned the ball over 7 times.
Yeah.
Talk about being able to handle the pressure tonight. Coach, I'd like to hear you and just as a team, because that was so impressive tonight. It was almost as though the pressure was ineffective. You were able to get into your half court and do a work.
Yeah, and that's and we've that's is kind of our thing, right? That's kind of where the kind of the rubber meets the road with Dallas Baptist. I think they force, and you would know these numbers. I think it's 22 turnovers and like 21 points a game off somewhere in that. So if you don't, if you turn it over and you don't rebound, it's gonna look like the game last night. Right, and that was over in about 6 minutes. So protecting the basketball, withstanding their runs, is just kind of who we are, of not turning it over. And they made it difficult on us in the half court. They made it. They know who our playmakers are, Blake and Ryder. And we had to switch some things up on the fly, and we struggled to score at the end. but we just don't. That's not who we are, and they know to protect the basketball. And we worked on it for all of about 7 minutes today because we knew we already know what to expect. And the run came, and congratulations to Dallas Baptist on it being in another regional final. And I'll let these guys talk about it as well.
Yeah, guys, I'd like to hear just your thoughts on careers, your time at St. Ed's, what this journey has meant. And I'll start here, Blake, with you.
Yeah, no, everything Coach has said about me, I appreciate him so much. Like, he was the person that believed in me and gave me like an opportunity to come play college basketball, and like no one else did. So I'm so grateful for the relationship I have with him and my time over this 5 years. And then just like the team just means so much to me. I mean, being away from it last year with the injury was tough and had some dark days for sure. But I think coming back to the team this year just like reminded me just like how much they mean to me, and just that, like, just being with the guys, having a laugh, like it's all the stuff away from the court, like the meals, as Coach said, like hanging in the lobby after practice, all those little things is like that. I'm not ready to like let those things go, and I think that's why I'm kind of a little emotional about it, because I don't want to leave that. I've enjoyed that so much, and that's what's kind of kept me happy and kept me going this time. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm just very appreciative of Coach Cook. My first year was pretty rocky here, and he gave me the ultimate trust and belief coming into that next year. And yeah, just appreciate it for the family aspect of every day. We don't realize how many days a season is, but it's around 200 plus. So you better enjoy like the team around you and the people around you. So I'm just really grateful for the people around me.
And very similar to what they said. Forever grateful for Coach Cook. I was a kid. I was a walk-on at a Division I school. Didn't play my freshman year or sophomore year. I think we're the third worst team in the country, and I was out there playing out of position. I don't know what Coach saw in me, but he must have seen something, and he put some faith in me. And I came out in Austin, Texas, away from home, and these guys, they made that transition seamless, and just being able to rely on them and the memories we were able to make, and just again, Coach Cook instilling trust in me and allowing me to come out here and play some basketball is something that I'll cherish forever.
Mason we grew up 15 miles from each other. So Mason is from upstate New York, and we have a lot of connection and a lot of similar people in our lives. So I saw that 518 in you, Mason.
The utmost respect for the St. Edward's program. It had been for many years. And Coach, just the state of this program and this team. I mean, year after year, it's a team nationally ranked this year, run to the regionals, but it just speaks to the consistency, the development, what you've established there. To hear these guys talk, I mean, there's a lot of love from them to you and vice versa. But just what can you say about overall state of St. Edward's basketball?
I appreciate you saying that, Reagan, and asking that. Like, there's not a lot of glamour in small college basketball, right? And it's part of the reason why I wanted to play Blake in the homecoming game, because I wanted them to play in front of 1,500 people or whatever the audience was, because you don't get that opportunity much. There's not a lot of glamour when you're driving from Silver City, New Mexico to Alpine, Texas. And no, I'm not disparaging. There's not a lot of there's a lot of tough trips. We'll play it there at Christmas. These guys are terrific players that put a lot of time into it. And we'll come out in a game over Christmas, and there'll be 100 people there. All right, we're in the 10th biggest city in the United States, and we get 10 people or 100 people at the game. So you want to make this fun, right? And just a place that they want to come to, and they feel good about it. And it's not every day. It's just drudgery of coming here. It's fun. They want to look forward to it. We have laughs. They know when I need them, and it's in what we've talked about. It's about the people, the laughs. I mean, we were going to have a good time. I'm 53 years old, and I still talk to my college coach and my high school coach monthly, if not biweekly, that I talk to them. I loved my time. I loved my coaches. I played at a small D3 in upstate New York, and I wouldn't change any of it. right? And that's what I want these guys to feel, that they wouldn't change any of their time. And when it's easy, when everyone's wants to get into the transfer portal and say, I want something better, I want something better, I want these guys to feel like, I want when Ryder Bradley's sitting in there and people are already calling him, right, to get him to leave, and he's sitting in that locker room after a year here and he's saying, this is a family. I love those coaches. I love these players. Those guys that take me on the way. Why would I want to leave that? You can't put a price on that, of that love, of that joy, because these 5 years, Blake for 5 years, went by like that. 3 years like that. So when those small snippet, and I want our guys to feel like that was a great experience in that small snippet of my life, because I felt it in the 90s as a high school player and as a college player, and now as a coach. There is so many roadblocks and lack of glamour at the small college level, but there should be love, fun, enjoyment, and a feeling of we're a part of something. And that's what I hope that St. Edward's men's basketball is about. We have good teams. I think we're respectable, and I think people appreciate what we're trying to do in our program. So that's how I feel. And I can go on a longer diatribe, but I appreciate you allowing me to talk about where our program's at.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Here we go.